Here we go again. Fucking Ridley makes it a problem again.
Yeah. Fucking Ridley.
Yep. I mean, at least it's a little better than Prime 1's, but the fact they do not really give you a lot of healing means you've got to be on the ball.
Yeah.
Well, it is Ridley. I guess I expect that out of you at this point. Oh, man.
This is definitely a good place to stop if we can beat him.
Yep. Oof, man. Oh, man. So it is good. It's good. It's very reminiscent of Prime 1. Then at the end, all these games are hard for you so far. Understandably so, though. It is hyper mode.
This is my first time doing hyper mode at all.
Yep. It's been a longer time for you from this than the first two Prime games we did those two. And unfortunately, all that's left is to just deal the bosses. And no other hints, just fight hard and win.
Yep. Fight with your life.
Yup. Just use hyper mode sparingly, but when you do use it, make it count. So, yep. Well, it seems to be the first phase we have fine. Second phase is just endurance. Third phase is the one we just have to figure out how to survive for a long period of time. Yeah, thanks for the help. I need that. Ha! Come on, Samus. I thought you were better than this. You're a better fighter when we were fighting that tunnel. Ow! Fire a little bit before you go for the chest plate. Ah! Okay, I wondered if you had a timer before you get back up. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'd be kind of surprised if you didn't.
Yeah. A little faster than I thought it would be, though. Yeah, nailing those charge shots will definitely help. It's just getting a window for them.
Honestly, I think I feel better off just doing...
It's not a bad idea to be, like, right in the center of Ridley until he's attacking. Because that flamethrower is the thing that's caught you off guard the most.
Yeah.
Because you can try to stay, like, facing him. Because he'll never do a flamethrower directly from the center. It's only really the fireballs he does. Oh, now I get energy! Look out!
Now, to be fair, I have...
Ooh.
Well, I had full range to do.
Ow! You know, I was thinking, like, maybe you could do a Zelda game, too.
You mean after this?
I mean, debatably, yeah. I'll say, we haven't really done a Zelda game for the channel at all yet, now I think about it.
Yeah, we haven't.
I know Koda's been slowly going through them, but he seems to be on his Kingdom Hearts fix. I know that's still his plan so far, is basically, I'm just going to keep doing the Kingdom Hearts series and we can catch up, and it's like, I mean, it's commendable, but for your own sake, you might need a break.
Yeah.
I remember I was blazing through the Metroid series when I started my channel. I did Prime 1 on camera, and then I was doing other games. And once I got my capture device, one of the earlier games I did was Prime... Or no, I did Prime 1. After I finished that, I did Prime 2 on camera as well. Then I got my capture device and did Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Then later on I did Prime 1 again. And then I immediately did Prime 3. And after that I was like, alright. I've done way too many Metroid games in such a short amount of time. I gotta back off. And I did Super Metroid before I did Prime 1 the second time. I forgot about that. And then a decent bit after Prime 3, I did Other M. I knocked out all the friggin' 3D.
I almost wonder if I want to start doing with, I really want to start with Zelda 1 now.
I mean, at least we do the first quest. They need to remake the first Zelda game. You know what?
You say that.
That's not the worst idea. That's Link to the Past. Kind of.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. I mean, technically, if you want to make a joke, Ocarina of Time is, friggin' Zelda 2 remade.
In 3D. Oh, he's stunned.
Oh, crap!
Kind of hard to notice because he was still in the middle of his attacks, and then he was like, oh, shit!
Oh, shit, I'm
He's
stunned!
like, oh, right, I'm in pain!
This hurts! Ow! This is pain!
That adrenaline, it really got me going!
You and me both, buddy.
Look out!
You fuck.
If we keep a lot of energy high before the third phase, we should be okay.
Oh, God.
We know about dodging a lot of these attacks now, so...
Really?
This should be it. This should be it. As long as we're smart in the third phase, you should be okay. We're getting a little luckier in the fireballs so far. Nice.
Hey, don't kick the gift horse down.
Kick the gift horse. don't need your charity. Fuck you.
Kick the gift horse. You.
I've never beat a dead horse. That's ridiculous.
Beat the gift horse.
What, you think I'm not good enough?
Fuck.
It's like a lot of those freaking modern games. Like, I don't know if when you were playing Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, Monkey Ball,
Ow.
Banana Mania, you get through some of those stages, you die a few times, it's like, oh, do you want to go down on easy mode or whatever? You're just like, what, you don't think I can handle this?
You trying to get under my skin, bruh?
Hey, at least it's not like regular Super Monkey Balls 1 and 2 where you have limited lives. Especially Monkey Ball 1. Oh, you can't go above 3.
Or, you know, that's not the worst one. Remember the friggin' DK Returns? You just get the white Kongs
Yep.
that just show up and just beat the game for you. It's like,
Yep. You're like, oh, they just do the game for you. He's like, no, I want to jump back in. Okay, you complete the stage of the Invincible Kong, but you can't keep any of the items you got. God damn it. I mean, yeah, it's my new punishment, but still. I love it in Mario 3D Land. You die 5 times this stage. It's like, okay, here's an invincible Tanuki suit. And then you die 5 more times. You know, I'm just going to give you the P-Wing. This will jump you to the end of the stage. And then you jump to the end of the stage and die anyway. You're like, what?
nope. No, it just like, it kills you at the end. Like the P-Wing just dies at the end so they can't never finish.
Funny thing about that, I think there's a level or two where apparently it's glitched that you'll actually die if you use it. And again, you shouldn't be having to use it. You should just be learning to get through the stage.
You should actually, you know, play your fucking game.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice that they had it. I love though, it's like, okay, I collect the P-Wing. I can just keep this on me and then go complete the stage normally. It's like you get to the final Bowser stage. Alright, P-Wing! Wait, what? Alright, Mario will be here any minute. Alright, Peach, you're mine! What the?
I keep thinking I can shoot those fireballs.
No, not those ones. Like, she just gave it an inducted her! What the fuck? That's my move! Sucks to suck, doesn't it, Bowser? Sucks to suck, bitch!
You've activated my trap card, you fuck!
Oh yeah, we can always do Mario Sunshine.
I'd rather not.
Still got Sly Cooper as well.
Yeah.
Still hanging on that, waiting to do it. Oh, you said you got Sly Cooper 2 and 3 now, right?
Yeah, for PlayStation 2 at least. So I can
Right,
at
so you
least
don't have to do the collection versions.
Yeah, because I heard there's some things with the collection versions.
I mean, I'm sure they're still fine, and it's probably a little finicky. And I'm sure they look nicer, but other than that.
I think it's just like some widescreen issues.
Oh, that's not too big a deal. Unless some, like, things are grayed out. It's fun realizing there are graphical issues in your games you didn't realize in the past.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I was going through Paymar 1000 Year Door, I remembered one of the boss fights, I think the Cortez one, because of Cortez's model, part of the, like, pixels was like a line towards the bottom of the screen. There's like a line of pixels under where he is. Like, okay, that's weird. Is my TV dying? What's happening here? I remember I was playing, I was like, wait, is something wrong with my monitor already? I just bought this thing! But then I got through the fight, it's like, oh, no, it's fine. Okay, it's just that fight. I think I remember that from the past, but it clicked with me again. After I did, I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing. I forgot that was a thing. And, I'm trying to think. I thought there was some other, one of my favorites is when you do the speed run I did in Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Get into the game in 5 minutes, you load up the game again. And it puts you back in Dark World, but where all the regular, normal Hyrule World sprites should be. So everything's just wrong. I realized that's what it was. Like, oh, because I came from the normal Hyrule, it thought it was there. But it loaded me in Dark Hyrule, so it doesn't make sense. The enemy placements are loaded wrong. It's so weird. And everything's just glitched out. It's just a mess. Like, oh, I didn't even realize there's a green variety of these enemies. Move! I saw you weren't charged, so I thought it'd be a good idea to move out of the way. Then again, there's always the best with friggin' Super Metroid, Murder Beam.
Yep.
In some areas, it's just a black hole. And then if you try to fire that beam again, you'll crash the game. It just becomes a voidless blank. Well, you did the black hole inside yourself. Great job, Samus. You're dead. And then it's during Ridley and Mother Brain, where it's just something invisible and just damages them over time. It's beautiful. And when you do it against friggin' Mother Brain, her sprite glitches like crazy.
I don't know what's up with this thing sometimes, but it feels like...
Yeah, the hitbox is a little weird. Ah, damn it, weren't ready for that one. Still doing better than last time. Just gotta keep a good thing going. Huh, that was a good topic. What's some of your favorite glitches you found in a video game? I guess that's actually probably kind of a hard topic.
I don't really know. We'll classify as glitches or something.
Like something that doesn't feel like it was intended in the game. Like, even if it was like an exploit.
I can also just ask like what my favorite exploits was when I made up or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
It's probably the better chance to do because I don't really know how glitches or whatever would work.
I mean, Murder Beam and Space Time Beam from Super Metroid are pretty good ones. Although there is a... Did I tell you about one in Paper 1000 Your Door? There's a great one. Where basically you have Flavio with you forever.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
It's basically, if you... I think it's a little more complicated. Like, you have to be able to, like, have Flavio with you and then skip to a story sequence you can do before you get rid of Flavio. And then basically, if you do it right, he'll just stick with you for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's just glitchy in some areas. I love it for the last Peach segment. He's actually there for her, too. You get the shower, he just watches. Like, oh my god, it's beautiful. God, I hate the guy, but actually keeping him on your adventure as a secret party member...
It's in spite.
Yep.
Ow.
And then when you do the freaking retro Mario throwback thing, one of your partners basically duplicates into another Flavio. Oh god, it's beautiful.
Which one? Any one of them?
Whatever part you have, if you have Flavio with you, they duplicate into a Flavio.
I like to imagine Flavio, he's fucking worthless.
The only one that doesn't work like that is Yoshi. Because Flavio is their own AI for when you use Yoshi.
What is it?
But you can use it with every other partner. He can tattle as Koopella. He can spin around like Koops as a Koop shell. You can hold him and he'll blow air like Flurry. You can drop and he'll blow up like Bobbery. He can pull you under the shadows like, yeah, Vivian. Oh, it's beautiful. And again, some of your Mario game glitches they're fucking full of them.
Glitches aren't usually something I usually go out of my way to look up.
Sometimes they can be fun though.
Yeah, I mean, they are fun.
Especially they help in the game.
The only one that I'm aware of is, I think I told you about the Ninja Guy in Black one, where basically, it's where you fight Emperor 2, and if you put yourself in the right position, you can actually kill him in one shot with the arrow.
Ah, right.
Because of how the hitbox is set up.
Right.
Because you're hitting all the skulls at once, and then you hit the main skull on top of it.
Ah, I see. You're hitting like dead center pretty much.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That is nice. I do like little exploits like that. That is nice.
Yeah, there's another exploit actually I remember now I think about it.
Ooh, okay.
In the original Mega Man Zero.
Ooh.
Because of how the original Mega Man Zero is handled, and how they handle the combos, there's actually a certain window where instead of doing the 3-slash combo, you can actually just wail away with just a single slash, and it actually shaves off more bosses' health faster than just doing the 3-hit combo.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that a bit. Yeah, I heard of some bosses it makes them a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, does it help with the final boss though?
He's in the air. You're not gonna.
Of course. Ow! Come on! Immediately turning around to that, you dick. Well, it was fun in the original GameCube version of frickin' Prime 1. You could make Metal Ridley skip to his second phase immediately and you could boost ball into him. And Prime 2 original GameCube version.
Oh yeah, I do remember another exploit actually. It's in Raiding Historia where you're fighting the true final boss.
Yeah.
And the final boss I think originally has 3 phases.
Yeah.
However, if you're good enough, you can actually do enough damage to actually force him to the 3rd phase.
Ooh, and skip the 2nd phase entirely.
Yeah. That was an exploit I found I was really that I had a lot of fun figuring it out because I was just like, guess what? You're not doing a phase. You're just gonna be forced to 3rd phase.
Yep.
Just get fucked.
Yep.
And it's actually a godsend to do that because the second phase is basically him crippling one of your party members, so basically you're down to 2.
Oh, so you have 3 party members for that now?
No, you have 2.
Oh, still, okay.
No, you have 3 party members.
Oh, when you do the
and
first
then you
play.
drop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I forgot. Original Prime 2 had plenty of them as well. Oh, Space Jump Guardian. I know where he spawns. I'm going to shoot where he spawns repeatedly. Now the fight starts. Oh, I got 1 hit point left. Hey, you can't keep up with the cutscene. Where are you going? Shoot him once. Dead. And there was also an exploit with the Ing Emperor. I think if you get him to his final phase, I think in the original Prime 2, if you space jump into him, you would immediately kill him and yourself. But then when you continue the game, it loads up from after you killed the Emperor Ing. So you can skip his last phase, but you die.
Well...
It works! Unfortunately, Prime Trilogy fixed a lot of those things. They changed Metroid Ridley in Prime 1, so you couldn't do that.
Okay, just fly through.
Just passing through. Nothing to see here. Hang on, I gotta drop my load on you. Can you sit silver a sec? Oh, that's better. Ew.
Back off!
Come on! I didn't know my mouth
Personal
yet.
space, man!
I'm gonna blow my load in your mouth.
Ew.
You've been waiting for this all your life. I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm just gonna...
Is this guy supposed to be doing something?
I'm just gonna leave now.
I feel like he should be dropping missiles, but he's not.
I guess sometimes he just doesn't activate missiles. He's like, well, alright.
I almost wonder if it's like a mercy, quote unquote.
Yeah, maybe. There's potential. Maybe just something doesn't activate. It's like, well, he's flying, but he forgot to activate. Like, maybe the Q is off time and he just forgets to shoot missiles. Like, well, I'll take it. It's some breathing room. Why the hell not? Jump! You gotta say, don't always guarantee you'll be able to hit it. Always prepare to both hit it and dodge. Always prepare for both circumstances. Alright, hyper mode time. We have a lot of health left, so hopefully we can make this work. Just treat every hyper mode like it's your last. Always treat every hyper mode like it's your last. I know we're not that part of the game yet, but that's beside the point. I'll make hyper mode the last thing you ever remembered! Last thing you'll ever experience. Oh god, the pain! I got some major face on heartburn! It's your fault! Well, you know what, that's fine.
That's just, take it nice and slow.
Yep. Do not be impatient. Just let the fight carry its course and do what works. Don't go to hyper too early because it'll be a lot of wasted energy potentially.
Yeah.
You're getting better with a lot of the timing of things, so you should be able to manage just fine anyway. Yo, these games would be painful to do no damage runs on now. Think about it.
Yeah, they would be.
Oh my god. Do they expect you to take damage a lot? Actually, technically, in Prime 3, it's impossible. I'm gonna beat the game without hyper mode.
Who wants to tell him the story?
Oh god. There was this one time at band camp. Oh, I hate those stories!
I don't believe you. Video proof or it didn't happen.
Oh god. Yeah, go ahead. This is the one time I want you to breathe fire on me. Oh, good time to hit him. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, hyper mode's about to end. Alright, hyper mode again. We have the breathing room right now. We're fine. Oh, damn it. Oh, so close. Nice. Yeah, you're starting to get the timing out a lot better on a lot of that. Alright, you should have it. You should. Hopefully this hyper mode is it. Alright. This should be it. Come on! Die, you overgrown pterodactyl fuck! Fucking space pterodon. I'm sick and tired of your shit. Yes! Nice! You handled that a lot better. You didn't even go down under half your health. See? As long as you got the patience to understand the moves, you'll be just fine.
I am a learning creature.
I've lost to this bitch twice this game. I can't stand it anymore. I'm out of here. You got nowhere to go but dead. Oh, right, I forgot there was a thing that happened. Oh!
Oh yeah, I forgot something happened.
That's gonna hurt the brain. Phase on! Ridley! You traumatized me again. It's sad that I'm getting used to this now.
Huh. I feel like I should be worried about this.
Your corruption level's now at 75%. If you ever get to see under Samus's mask now, you can see a lot of Phazon veins coursing through her face. It's pretty horrifying. And that's what this kind of corruption will do to you. Alright! Let's hurry up and go find a save point, because we have been recording for over 4 hours.
This was a mistake.
Well, the recording's been fine, luckily enough.
Okay, good.
We're good. Because I can tell the times are together. That's all I know. If the times for the audio and the video are in sync, then I know everything's been great.
Alright, our last one, which is a little
There
bit...
we go! 100% pickups!
Yay!
Special ending unlocked! Complete
Complete
the
the
game to view the ending. We're not even near the end yet! Now it's time to go for 200%. Oh, come on!
Oh, give me a break!
Donkey Kong Country returns! Oh, God, I will never forgive that game for that. Then again, that's my second least favorite Donkey Kong Country game. Remember, it's basically your Phazon version of the voltage grapple. Except you're only pouring energy into things. That's how this one works.
Phazon!
That's on a Phazon! So, yep. That's the last power we get. The ability to go to Phazon mode to overload these things with incredible amounts of Phazon. We'll need this for the last few areas we need to go through the game. And with that, we can finally take care of the last Leviathan Seed. Woo! It was a long road to this one.
Yep.
Was it worth it?
I'd say so. So long as we actually make it to the end.
Yep. We were so damn close. He's got one more thing to do before the last mission is in sight. But for now, I will kill you with the power!
I have freezing!
We could go all night!
Override!
Eat shit! Oh, yes! The last Leviathan Seed. Oh my god, Ridley, you failed me! Well, that's what happens if you depend on Ridley. I beat Ridley every time. What about Super Metroid? Every time. And technically, he came back and Samus Returns.
Yeah.
And yet, you didn't really kill him, we just knocked him out. Could have just blasted his brains in, and she was like, you know what, I'm good enough. The baby Metroid could have absorbed Ridley. It's like, no, our job's done here. We'll just leave him to sleep. You freaking...
Which makes Samus 2 from the classic games feel a little bit more canon. It makes a little bit more sense as to, oh, god damn it, Ridley again.
Yep. She's one of the most... She's honestly her most compassionate in Samus Returns. The last Metroid, she's like, I mean, it's not harmful. Why not? And Ridley knocked her down. It's like, well, I did enough damage. I'm good here. I need to leave. And now, time for the final mission. With all the Phazon spreading being done, well, we learned something. They finally managed to discover the origin of that thing we've been hearing about. The source of that Phazon. So they unleashed pirate seeds on the other planets 50 years prior, huh? Including Talon 4 and Aether.
And now they've been screwing around here.
Maybe that's something the plot of Prime 4 could go into. Maybe there's another one out there they didn't realize. Then again, with Phase destroyed, I don't know how that would work. Huh?
I mean...
Or it could be something different altogether, just not Phazon related.
Yeah, calling it Metroid Prime may have probably been a disadvantage in that regard.
Well, it could be more of the style going the first-person route again.
Yeah.
Which, as long as they keep to what worked for Primes 1 through 3, because they struggled real hard to get it to work with 1, but that struggle was frickin' worth it.
Yeah.
But yep, now there's a Leviathan out there that, well, we can use as a warp device. Now the space pirates are basically thwarted.
Yep, since our little escapades in Valhalla, now we got codes and whatnot that will allow us to go to...
Which, yep, at this point, if you try to go to the space pirate homeworld and do that, they'll then be like, well, we need something to be able to program this thing. Maybe Valhalla has something for us.
Yep, and since we've already gotten ahead of that...
That's why when you go power punting, after you get a Nova Beam, just go to friggin' Valhalla! Pirate Command.
Or the Leviathan battleship.
Yep, so we gotta go back to Space Power Homeworld to do this thing.
So...
And we did go over the developer messages. Yep, all we have left is just the plot.
Yep.
But we should probably save and end this. Because it has been a freaking the star. Yep. Just go, not there. There, yep. That's the fastest way there. We can deal with that next time.
Yep.
Whoo, boy.
4 hours. Was it worth it?
I think so. We got to the Space Power Homeworld. We struggled a bit along the way. But we managed to succeed.
Yep.
We can't go to the end of the game now. It's potentially too much of a struggle with how the end game is. Oh. If you thought Ridley was hard, I'll tell you this, though. The end game in this is brutal.
I know.
It gives some segments of Prime 2 a run for its money. The end segment of this game is painful.
That's cool. Federation troopers just chilling here.
Yep, they're just here now. You don't have... I don't think you have any pirate forces to run into anymore, unless you go to the, I think like 1 or 2 of the areas there might be pirates around, but otherwise, they're pretty much gone from the main areas of the planet. So, it's a pretty easy coast through this now.
And with that, game has been saved, energy and ammo fully replenished. And with that, we're calling it.
We're at 100%. So we don't even have item hunting to worry about. All it's worried about now, finishing it.
And it just might be a while.
Yep. Hopefully we get to it someday soon. So, see you guys next time or when we finally get to the end of this crazy ride.
Yep. Later, people.